of the stock markets also help you understand the stocks, the sectors that are buzzing in trade today. Also, what should be your strategy on those? Will these stocks really make money in the long run for your portfolio? All of this we will discuss with our guest as well. But first up, a quick check on how the markets are performing at this point in time. Well, the Sensex is up 120 odd points, 61,540 at the current level. The Nifty also holding up about 0.2% higher, 18,273, about 28 points in the green right there. So what's really contributing to the gains? Well, all the sectoral indices are actually in the positive, barring slight losses that you're able to see in the metal space. That's seeing some profit taking, because in the last few trading sessions, we actually saw the metals really participating in the market up move. What's really performing well today? It's the PSU banks. We have been seeing this space really buzzing, and how over the last few odd weeks. Again, 1% up move on this index. Apart from this, you're also seeing some stock move on the media stocks. Then you have slight gains coming in for the financial services, the autos and private banks. Also very, very slight gains coming in for the realty space as well. So those are the Nifty gainers on your screens. Apollo Hospitals, Bajaj Finance, JSW Steel, T50 index are in the green, whereas just 18 stocks are in the red in today's trading session. What's not doing well today, and where is the contribution really not coming in from? You can see that the Adani stocks are slightly under pressure. Adani Entertainment and even Adani Ports is down in trade. Power Grid, Hero MotoCorp, those are the stocks that are down in trade. Also, IndusInd Bank, that was actually moving up higher yesterday, is seeing some profit taking really taking place. Let's welcome our guest for the day to take the market view. Mr. Rajesh Palviya joins in from Axis Securities. He's the head of technicals and derivatives there. Welcome, sir, and thank you so much for taking the time out. Your thoughts on the overall market texture, and what is the kind of strategy you're recommending as far as the index goes, the Nifty Bank, any particular strategy right here that you would like to recommend?
Good afternoon, Sakshi. So we are on last leg of November series, and looking at the overall series behavior of the market. Nifty has respected both the call writers concentration as well as the put writer base. So throughout the series, we have seen that Nifty was trading in broad range of 18,000 to 18,500. This was the range which we have seen
Okay, understood that.
throughout the series. And now
Right.
towards the expiry, now Nifty. So
Yeah,
towards the
please go
expiry,
ahead.
Nifty is now about 18,200 to 50 zone. So we expect that for November series expiry, this upward momentum can continue further higher, and we are expecting expiry towards 18,350 to 18,400 band. So here one can go long in Nifty with stop loss of 18,200 to remain on the long side for the trade. Even one can buy options. One can take trade through options also. One can buy 18,300 strike call option, which is quoting at around 46 rupees, and we are projecting a target of around 80 to 85 for this option. One can keep stop loss of 30 to buy 18,300 call option. On the other hand, Bank Nifty is looking very interesting, and it's continuously enjoying its all-time high trajectory, and we are projecting target for Bank Nifty towards 43,000, and we are expecting that Bank Nifty can expire around 46,850 to 46,950 zone. So view is positive for the Bank Nifty also. One can remain long, or even one can buy fresh also, with stop loss of 42,350 for Bank Nifty. Target we are projecting 43,000.
Okay, understood. There's one more, a pocket that is actually in focus right now as we speak, and the focus is on the fertilizer pack of stocks. In fact, if you see, most of these stocks, including RCF, GNFC, NFL, Chambal Fertilizers, are actually seeing surging in trade today, almost up to 11-12% as well. Help me understand first up, are you spotting any trend here in the fertilizer space? They were in momentum yesterday, continuing to move up higher in today's trading session. A whole lot of them are up between 5 and 12% each. So in fact, RCF has actually hit a 12-year high as well. In fact, it's trading at its highest level since November 2010, and there's a multifold jump in the trading volumes as well. Why is this really happening? Is there a trend that you spotted? Have you heard anything on the street that is working for the fertilizer stocks now?
So definitely, we are seeing strong buying action in fertilizer space in today's, especially in today's session. As such, nothing I have heard about why the sector is in buzz today. But looking at the setup, it's clearly indicating something is there in store, or maybe in near future. That's why some buying interest, strong buying action across the sector we are seeing. From F&O space, these two stocks, Chambal and GNFC, both are showing good traction. GNFC is showing strong buying action since last couple of trading session, and forming higher high formation, which is clearly indicating that stock can continue furthermore momentum, and some short covering action is also witnessing in GNFC. And looking at the setup, we believe that this stock can scale up further higher towards 645, 650. So GNFC is looking attractive on the F&O space, as well as Chambal is also showing some short covering action in today's session, and we are expecting that Chambal fertilizer can further move higher towards 320, 325 zone. Looking at the cash segment fertilizer stock, you rightly point out that RCF, a very strong breakout on the yearly monthly chart with volume action, is clearly indicating it's now stock can move further higher after this breakout towards 140, 145 zone. So our view is positive on the RCF. One can remain invested in the stock, keep trailing stop loss at higher side towards 110, and the upside target we are projecting around 140, 145. Similarly, if we analyze the NFL also, stock is shown strong volume action in today's session, and almost there is a price as well as volume breakout on the daily chart. Looking at the setup, we believe that NFL can continue further upward momentum towards 65 to 70 zone. So here also one can remain invested with stop loss of 52 for upside target of 65 to 70.
Okay, understood that. Well, RCF on your screens up 13% at the day's high, definitely at a 12-year high. So some of the stocks that are of preference from Mr. Palviya have already been discussed. Let's now move on to one more stock that is actually showing a lot of momentum. This stock is in up because of the news flow as well. I'm talking about Hindustan Motors. Now, this stock is actually at an upper circuit. It hit an upper circuit of 10% today. In fact, when we talk about the kind of move that has or the reason why it has really shot up in trade today, so you can see 18.35. It's a small cap stock, but look at the kind of move that we've seen today on the stock. It's at an upper circuit. The news flow has been that on the exchanges, the company has filed that it has entered into a memorandum of understanding to extend the electrical vehicles domain across the border to enhance the production of eco-friendly electric vehicles. Now, prior to this, we already know that Hindustan Motors and its European partner had completed the due diligence for the proposed e-wheeler two-wheelers project, e-two-wheelers project as well. Mr. Palviya, your thoughts on the entire EV space and whether Hindustan Motors as a small cap stock should be something that investors should keep on their radar? Is there a long-term promise that one can also look at over here? And technically, how strong is this stock really looking?
So definitely, EV vehicle is the new theme for the automobile sector, and the kind of announcement as you are discussing about this Hindustan Motor, it's really going to a game changer for the company. And looking at the price action in today's session, stock is now upper freeze. But looking at the overall setup, it's almost 15-week breakout on the weekly chart. And looking at the price action, we believe that if it continues to hold above 17 rupees 50 paisa, then possibly next target for the stock would be around 22 to 24 on the higher side. So those who are holding the position, they can hold the position for upside target of 22 to 24. Keep now stop loss around 17 rupees for your long position.
Okay, understood that. Any particular stocks that are on your radar? Before I actually go on to that, there's been a new listing. Let me know if you're comfortable talking about it. Inox Green that actually listed at a discount today of 8% from the new IPO space. Now, yesterday we saw Keynes Technology really shot up to its, and listed at a premium of almost 32%. But today the listing has been quite muted from Inox Green Energy, which is a subsidiary of Inox Wind as well. Your thoughts here, if you track this company at all, and any fundamentals? We do know that there are no technicals for you to really track here because the stock is just listed today. Any fundamental picks or maybe strategies that you can suggest here?
There is no as such, on the technical front, but yes, looking at the setup, the company which they have listed again, I think going forward, this sector on the energy, green energy is the booming theme going forward. So we believe that, going forward in the long term, yes, this stock can do well. But again, we have to look at after the IPO how the stock selling is settling at what level. So I think one can wait for another few trading session and let the stock selling to absorb at a certain point. Then again, yes, for long term, we believe that, green energy theme is going to be a new theme for future. So one can buy in the decline if the stock, settle at in next 2-3 trading session.
Okay, understood that. Also, anything from your own particular reference that you would want to share, any your recommendations on those particular stocks that you believe that investors can actually look at a buying opportunity from now in a positional perspective, anything that could actually make them money?
So we are focusing on the banking theme, and PSU banks are looking very attractive to us. And looking at the setup, we are bullish on Bank of Baroda. Bank of Baroda is looking very attractive, and we feel that, this Bank of Baroda can continue its upward momentum and projecting target of 185 to 190 in short term. So Bank of Baroda is one stock where we are bullish. One can buy this stock with a stop loss of 162. Another theme which we are expecting to play in short term, that is metal space. A lot of accumulation activity we have seen in the metal space, and from that space we like Jindal Steel and Power, and one can buy Jindal Steel and Power for upside target of 560, 565. Keep stop loss of 518 to buy for short term positional trade in Jindal Steel and Power.
Okay, understood that. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Palviya, for being with us and sharing all these insights and viewpoints on all these stocks that we've discussed today. Hope you have the rest of the day a good trading one as well. Hope to catch up very soon with you, and let's hope that the expiry also helps all the traders make money this time. With that, let's quickly look at how the markets are trading at this point in time. 150 points up for the Sensex, 61,573. The Nifty is also holding up, 18,279 at this point in time. Well, you're seeing a broad-based buying right there, but particular sectors and the stocks that we've discussed today, those are the buzzing ones. So do keep an eye out on those, and the strategies that have been recommended by Mr. Palviya, you can discuss it with your financial advisor and then look at whether these stocks and these sectors are something that you should be focused on for your own portfolio as well. And with that, we wrap up this edition. Don't forget to subscribe to our platform on YouTube, as well as you can stay in touch with us through our social media handles, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn and Instagram, where we can constantly engage and help you understand in case you have any doubts regarding markets and business and any shows that you may perhaps want to really understand more about markets. You can definitely send us your feedback on that. Thank you very much for tuning in for now.
Hello and welcome to Business Today Television. I'm Siddharth Zarabi and you're watching Easynomics, the show where we pick up subjects in economics which are meant